Hello friends, today we are going to start the periodic classification of element. That is the chapter number 2 in Science and Technology Standard 10 Part 1. All of you are aware with that periodic classification of the elements are classified with respect to what are the types of matter, what are the types of element, what are the small particle of matter called, what is the difference between molecule element and the compound. So in previous year you are studied so many things regarding that matter. With respect to that, we are going to consider the summary of this lesson, elements and their classification, Dobbener's triads, that is depends upon atomic mass. You are aware with the concept of atomic mass, atomic number, etc. After Dobbener's triad, there is a further development that is suggested by that Newland's law of octaves. It is again depends upon atomic mass. The next one is that Mendeleev's periodic table. Again it is depends upon atomic mass and physical chemical properties of the substance. Modern periodic table, it is depends upon atomic number. With reference to Dobbener's triad, Newland's law of octaves, Mendeleev's periodic table. So next periodic table or study is modern periodic table, that is depends upon atomic mass. Before going to that, I want to clear the concept of matter. Then what is matter? Everything on the earth is in the form of matter, which will require or occupies space and possess mass. That is called as a matter. Then questions arise that what are the types of matter? So that form of matter is, that is in the form of solid, liquid, gases. These three forms are well known. Apart from that, we are having plasma state. These are the forms of the matter. Then what are the types of element? We are having till a date more than 118 elements, different types of elements available on the earth. However, around the year of 1800, only 30 elements are there or are known. Then we are considering that our slogan Shika Samradhava, SVGA classes is having aim to give the better result and get number 1 in our study. Now we are considering classification of element. Classification of element is, in the previous standard we have learned that all the atoms of element are of only one type. Today we are having 118 elements are known as scientific word. Around the year 1800 only 30 elements are known. In the initial classification, we are classified into group of metals, non-metals. Later, and another classification of element is called as metalloid. So like that classification is there. So all of you are aware with the mole, concept of mole, otherwise concept of your shop. If you are observing that shop, so we are having different sections. Means suppose we are considering cloth section, then shoes section, otherwise playing instrument section, otherwise we are having that grocery section. So like the different sections are there. So why we are preparing that sections? There is an intention. What is the intention? So I'm always concentrating on that concept. Otherwise I am comparing that concept with your standard or with your subject. Suppose you are 10th standard student and you are having different subject, and that subject is having different topic is having different points. So like that we are having the elements, and that elements are classified. These are divided in the different forms. Now Dobener is a scientist. So first he classified the elements in the year of 1817. He made group of 3 elements, each having similar chemical properties, and called them that triads. He arranged 3 elements in a triad in an increasing order of atomic mass. Dobener is a scientist. He is classified the element that is depends upon atomic mass. Here if you are observing that is depends upon atomic mass. We are considering in that case atomic that mass, means classification is depends upon atomic mass. You are aware with that atomic number and atomic mass. Here it is classified depends upon atomic mass. In that one he is having group of 3 elements, and these are arranged in triad in an increasing order of atomic mass, and showed that the atomic mass of the middle element was approximately equal to mean of the atomic mass of other 2 elements. Now see that with respect to that we are considering 3 elements, and that is a triad, and these are arranged such that there 2 elements, first one and last one, mean of that 2 elements or atomic mass of that element is equal to that atomic mass of the middle number. Now we are considering that following triads: lithium, Li. Here lithium is there. So are you getting? So this is the lithium. So that lithium is there, and in that lithium, if you are observing that this lithium is there, this lithium which is having its atomic mass that is 6.9, and so last element that is potassium, that is potassium. That potassium is having atomic mass is 39.1. This is first element and this is last element. We are adding atomic mass of first element, this one, and atomic mass of last element, this one. These two are added, and you are having 2 elements, that's why divided by 2. It means that taking mean of these 2 elements, we are considering mean of these 2 elements, and with respect to these 2 elements you will get that, so mean is equal to 23.0, that is the mean, and that is equal to that atomic mass of sodium. Here you are getting, this is the atomic mass of sodium. So like that you will get the atomic mass of sodium. It is nothing but, if you are considering this triad, lithium, then sodium and potassium. First is lithium, last is potassium. Adding both 1 and divided by 2. Adding both 1 and divided by 2. So you will get that. So this one. It means that suppose you are considering this is nothing but the sodium is having so atomic mass number 23. If you are considering second example, suppose here you are having calcium and last one is barium. Calcium is having atomic mass number 40.1 and barium is having atomic mass number 137.3. Adding both 1 divided by 2, 88.7, means that is approximately 87.6. That is Dobiner tried. But what happens? Dobiner tried is, or it failed that to give the or to arrange the all element using this formula. That's why in 1866 that Newland is another scientist. That Newland scientist is there. Newland correlated the atomic mass of the element to their properties in different way. In the year 1866, Newland arranged the elements known at that time in a increasing order of atomic mass. So Dobiner's tried method fails to give the arrangement with respect to tried. That's why Newland Octavius had given the new method to arrange all elements. Now he found that every 8 element had the properties similar to those of the first. For example, here it is given as like, so you are aware with that in Indian music there are 7 main notes, namely sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. That is called as saptak. Similarly, in Western music, we are having again 7 notes. These notes are do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. With respect to that Newland arranged all these elements. And that is called as law of octaves. Newland's law of octaves. It started with the lighter element hydrogen and end up to the thorium. He found that every 8 element had properties similar to that first. Newland compared this similarity with the octaves in music, and that is arranged in 7 by 8, means 56 boxes. He is the scientist Newland. He is arranged that all these element, and that is called as Newland octaves. Now see that as 7 notes are there in Indian music. Here you are having sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, and these are the Western music: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Here starting from hydrogen, then we are having lithium, then Be, B, C, N, O, like that it is arranged, and that is called as Newland's octaves, means elements are arranged in the octaves form. But he is also unable to give the explanation. Newland placed two elements each in same box to accommodate all the known element in the table. So what happens in this table? So he accommodate that two element in same table. Now see that here you are having CO and Ni, Ce and La. These are two elements. These are different two elements, but it is in same row. Here Ce and La same row. It means that he failed to give the reason behind that one, which are having, or two elements are in same row but having different properties. For example, Newland placed the metal CO and Ni under the node DO along with halogen, while Fe having similar with the CO and Ni away from among with the non-metal O and S under the node Ti. It means that he is unable to explain why that things will happen. Then to overcome these difficulties, there is the scientist Mendeleev is there. So Mendeleev again in 1869 he arranged that, or he proposed that periodic table on the basis of chemical and physical property of the element. Simultaneously, these were molecular formulae of the hydrides and oxides of the element, melting point, boiling point, and density of the element and their hydrides and oxides. Now see that he also Mendeleev considered the fundamental property of element, namely the atomic mass, as a standard, and arranged 63 elements known at that time in an increasing order of their atomic masses. If you are observing here, he had given that vertical things are called as column, horizontal are called as rows. Here if you are observing, we are having 8 columns and 12 rows. It is arranged in 8 column and 12 rows, in which these vertical columns are called as group, means you will get that 8 group. Horizontal rows are called as period. We are having 12 period, means 8 group 12 period. If you are observing here, you are having hydrogen H, so which is having smallest atomic mass number. Then whatever further things are there, he kept blank, or further blocks are there, these are kept blank. Here you are having lithium, that is 7, then increasing 9.4, then we are having 11, 12, 14, 16 and so on. So like that it is arranged in the rows and column with respect to that physical as well as their chemical properties, considering the atomic mass of that number. Now it is observed that, or some merits of Mendeleev periodic tables are given, and these merits are: atomic mass of some element where revised so as to give them proper place in a periodic table in accordance with their properties. For example, previously determined atomic mass of beryllium is 14.09. If you are observing here beryllium, that beryllium is having 14.09 atomic mass number, was changed to 9.4. It is changed to 9.4 and beryllium is placed before boron. Here you are having beryllium is placed before boron. Here boron is there, which is having so atomic mass 11, here 9.4. Then simultaneously Mendeleev kept vacant place in a periodic table. So Mendeleev kept this vacant place. Those elements are till not discovered. And he predicted that three of these unknown elements were given the name Ika boron, Ika aluminum, then Ika silicon. From the known neighbors and their atomic masses were indicated as 44, 68 and 70. He predicted that so there are some element, those are till not invented. That's why so name of that one is he kept Ika boron, Ika aluminum, Ika silicon, and it is having masses 44, 68 and 72 respectively. Not only this, but their properties were also predicted. Later on, these elements were discovered and named as scandium, that is Sc, then gallium, that is Ga, then you are having germanium, Ge respectively. So like that, so he predicted, and with respect to that in future, so these elements are invented. Now see that if you are considering Ika aluminum, Mendeleev periodic table, and then gallium. So these properties, so atomic mass 68, here 69.7, that is approaching. Then density 5.9, 5.94. Then we are having melting point low 30.02. Then you are having formula ECl3, here GaCl3. So like that, all these properties are predicted in the Mendeleev's periodic table. Now third thing is that there was no place reserved for noble gases in Mendeleev's original periodic table. However, when noble gases such as helium, neon and argon were discovered towards the end of 19th century, Mendeleev created zero group, means that is modified and zero group is created, and all these inert gases are kept in that zero group. Even though he prepared that table, but there are again some limitations, or it is called as demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table. The whole number atomic masses of the element cobalt CO and nickel Na is the same. Therefore, there was an ambiguity regarding their sequence in Mendeleev's periodic table. Means there is a confusion regarding that your sequence of CO and Ni. Then second limitation is isotopes. You are aware with the isotopes. So isotopes were discovered longer time after Mendeleev put fourth periodic table, as isotopes have the same chemical property but different atomic masses. You are aware with that? Isotopes are those which are having same chemical property but different atomic masses. A change was proposed in placing them in Mendeleev's periodic table. So when elements are arranged in increasing order, atomic masses, the rise in atomic masses does not appear to be uniform. It is expected that atomic mass should be rising uniformly, but that will not happen. Then position of hydrogen shows that similarity of that halogen group. Again there is a conflict. Position of hydrogen same the shows the similarity as halogen group, that is in 7th group. For example, the molecular formula for hydrogen H2, while the molecular formula of fluorine and chlorine F2 and Cl2 respectively. These examples are given here. See that examples or that table. Here if you are considering that compound of H and compound of sodium, here you will get the formula HCl, here NaCl. It means that it is similar but it is having a different group. H2O, here Na2O, H2S, Na2S, means similarity in hydrogen and alkaline metal. Similarly, similarity in hydrogen and halogen group. H2 here Cl2. Now see that NaH, here you are having NaCl. Again CH4, here CCl4. Like that there is a similarity. And here Mendeleev fails to give the explanation about that one. That's why again, so there is a further development in the search or research of that periodic table. Thank you student. Thank you for keeping the patience for learning this one. Our motto is Shika Samradhava. Again SVGA classes says that result speaks louder than the words. Thank you very much and keep it up.